Real quick, what are your thoughts on that scorecards, those three, 99, 91? I think
the scorecard was way off.
No doubt.
It was a good fight, close fight. I think every round was close, and I thought at the end of the rounds, Zurdo was rallying, and it looked good. He did a great job also, but I thought the fight was a close fight.
It was definitely an entertaining fight. What's the next for Joe Smith? Obviously, he's been there with with the best former world champion, represents the common folks. What's the next for Joe?
Well, it was a real challenge getting into this fight. He's been out 18 months, had a lot of issues, personal issues, and his brother, and so many other things. So I'm really glad that he got it back together. You saw he was back in that ring fighting. A lot of things that he wishes he did a little different in this particular fight, and that he wanted to throw more punches actually and be more pressure. But it was a good fight, and we're going to look. He'll regroup. He's going to take a little breather. He wants to spend some time with his son. He's been in training camp for the past 7 weeks, I guess. So I was looking forward to a little rest time, and then we'll huddle up and figure out where he goes from here.
From your point of view, how did you score the fight? I mean, I had it 6-4 in favor of Zurdo.
That's exactly what I had it. Yeah, I had it 96-94.
Why do you think the judges wind up having it so wide? Is it like an A-side, B-side politics thing, or the judges just saw what they saw, maybe a confidence kind of thing?
Yeah, look, I mean, I can't speak for the judges. They're capable judges that are in there. And it's disappointing that they saw it the way they saw it, because I didn't see it that way. And I think most of the people in the audience and boxing people didn't see it that way either. So it's unfortunate. And whether it's A side, B side, whether it's where we are or whatever the case may be, it's an unfortunate thing. It shouldn't really happen, but it happens. And but again, they're experienced judges. Maybe they saw something that I didn't see, or everybody else didn't see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree with you. There is a closer fighter, a closest fight. But what is your opinion about Zurdo Ramirez? Because it's his first time in cruiserweight.
Yeah, look, I mean, for both of them, they both went up to cruiserweight. They both fought hard. I thought they all did a great job. It was a great fight, an exciting fight. I thought Zurdo showed a lot of heart. And he came back many times after getting hit, and you got to give him a lot of credit for that. I mean, look, he boxed smooth, he boxed, slick.
Yeah.
He was slick on the inside, slick on the outside. He, fought and he stuck to his game plan, which is not to trade with Joe, because Joe could punch. But he did come back many times after he did get hit, and you got to give him a lot of credit for that. He showed a lot of that Mexican bravado.
Mexican balls.
In spite of the fact that he's boxing and moving, he still showed that bravado. Yep, the Mexican balls, exactly.
Mexican balls. I agree with you. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, look, he did have a little bit of a slower start before he really got into his rhythm. Who knows where the fight would have wound up if it had been a 12-round fight, or if he started earlier. I know Joe's a little disappointed. He wanted to start a little faster, and felt he should be putting a lot more action into each round. You saw a couple of spurts that he had, and that's really the Joe style all the time. And he was a little disappointed that he didn't keep that and sustain that. But again, he's been off a while, and Zurdo fought a good fight. He kept him, kept moving, and tried to be slick and prevent that from happening.
Do you think that's the first time in Joe's career he hit a man with those kind of shots and the man was still standing?
Yeah, look, he took a good punch, and he got hurt. I know in the 10th I saw him get hurt. He got hurt a little bit earlier in the fight as well. He came back well. He was in great shape, I'm sure, and that gives you the ability to, get those legs underneath you and come back. But he took a good punch.
It was New York versus Mexico. It was just as tough as you'd expect.
It was good, It's the kind of fight, though, and it was an exciting fight, but it's a kind of fight that says, maybe we should do it again. And the scorecard wasn't really reflective of the fight and the action. So with that kind of action, it's a fight that we'd say, hey, let's do it again.
12 round this next time.
12 round the next time, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you all.